Hi, good morning. It's Alviana. I am the CEO of Black Nurse Entrepreneurs, also known as B&E. We are the premier organization for the Black nurse interested in launching, building, and growing his or her entrepreneurial endeavors worldwide. And so, if you've been following along, you know that I've been coming to you every Saturday for months and just giving you an actionable tip, gem, something, tool, something that you can use in your business today. So, just to recap, April was all about automations, May was about momentum, June was about operations, July was about business planning, August was about marketing, September was about leads, and now we are here in October, which is all about CRMs. And so every Saturday, I've been giving you some information. If you have not caught it, go back, kind of look over everything, and implement some of those tips and gems that I have been dropping. So today, specifically, I wanted to talk to you about CRM success as a nursepreneur. And really and truthfully, I just wanted to share my personal experience and story with what my business looked like prior to implementation and post implementation of a great CRM system, paired along with some other tools and systems that have helped me to build B&E into what it is today. So so I'm going to give you comparisons before and after, okay? So just to give you an idea, when a person came into the group, and bear in mind, I started B&E, the Facebook group, years prior to all of the upgrades and stuff that Facebook has now. So we didn't have questions and things like that when people entered into the group. So I had to do a little bit more digging and a lot more manual work. Now there's questions that help me to segment and categorize people. And there's also tools, AKA Facebook group extensions that you can integrate within your group that allows you to extract the answers. Whatever answers a person puts on the questionnaire, I can extract those, I can save them, but I can also add them into their specific like little folder within my CRM. And based upon how they answer those questions, then they get specific tags and they also get specific marketing materials or information that can help them to grow their business. So previously what it looked like is I had to do a lot of manual work. I had to go through people's profiles. I had to, once we got the questions and we were able to add emails and stuff, we had to still copy and paste, either myself or my assistant, copy and pasted the emails into my email marketing system. And then once we got the group extension, the group extension was able to extract that information for us and automatically put the emails on within my email marketing system. But the problem was one of the email marketing systems I had did not integrate well with the Google extension. So I had another one. I had two email marketing systems at one point in time. It's a lot of work back and forth. And this is my point. This is my point of when you get a good system and it integrates well and it automates well, then you don't have to have all this back and forth. Okay. So I had to grow into it. And part of it was me changing my money mindset. I had to realize I was going to have to spend some extra money in order to get a robust CRM system and a robust group extension so that now, this is what it looks like now. Whenever I approve a person into the group, I hit one button and literally like 8 different reactions happen. So to give you an idea, I hit one button to approve the person. And this is the people that have already answered the questions. Their questions get stored on a spreadsheet automatically. They get DM'd, they get tagged on a post, and then they get added to my CRM system automatically. And when they're added to my CRM system, they get segmented, AKA tagged, based upon how they answered specific questions. And what that means is, so let's say, for instance, if a person is an entrepreneur already, a nurse entrepreneur, and they may want to network or they may want to advertise, then they're probably more suitable for membership. So I would give them information about joining our membership. But a person who is not a entrepreneur but is interested, then a power hour may be more important or more pertinent for them. And so I talk to them and nurture them about the power hour. And this nurturing is done automatically. It's done automatically in the software. I don't have to do it manually anymore. So that gives you an idea what it looks like when people come into the group. When a person maybe bought a class from me in the past, at one point in time, I would put up a link and they buy maybe off of PayPal, or they would buy off of maybe like with our events, they would buy through event software or what have you, but those things weren't integrating really well with my CRM. The event software was was almost a nightmare, honestly. Now I have a CRM system that integrates nicely with PayPal and Stripe, as well as it has a built-in e-commerce type of thing, or a platform where I can sell tickets and courses and things within it. So the beauty of that is all of that is integrated. So as soon as I put up a link and somebody buys something, then again, a chain of events happens. They can be added to a specific pipeline. They can get a specific series of emails and text messages. I can follow up with them. I can give them exclusive deals, and I can get their opinions on something new that I'm dropping, all these wonderful things, but I didn't have that information or that data before. I could go in and see where a person may have purchased something, but we didn't take it a step further with segmenting them out, with sending them other deals or sending them other emails to keep our business top of mind so that they want to buy another course or product or event or what have you from us in the future, right? So how about the segmenting piece of it is so crucial, and I want to spend a little time on that piece of it too, because what I used to do is when I got people's email addresses through whatever means, whether it was they bought something or they opted into a lead magnet or whatever, they joined the Facebook group, however way, I would just automatically add them to a general list. Once we launched our membership, then obviously the members went into the membership list, but I didn't have strong segmentation. I didn't have people segmented based upon their geographical location. I didn't have them segmented based upon, like I said earlier, how they answered the Facebook questions. I didn't have them segmented on based upon the different lead magnets that they opted into. Somebody that's opting into a lead magnet for a power hour, it's completely different than someone opting into a lead magnet for joining the membership. So I want to really, really reinforce the need to have segmentation within your CRM, and not only the segmentation piece of it, but also what do you do next? How do you nurture? How do you follow up? How do you document even? The need to document on a specific person and saying, hey, I followed up with this person and this is what they said. Follow up with them in 3 weeks. Okay, perfect. Set that and create a notification so that you remember to follow up with them in 3 weeks. Whether you do the follow up via phone, it could be something as simple as a text message or an email, but some type of way. We want to make sure that we're automating that process or making it flow as smoothly as possible so that we remember to follow up with the person in a couple of weeks if that's what we're wanting to do. And so my point is this: sometimes we do have segmentation, but we don't give specific marketing or nurturing sequences for that specific list. And whenever you have a good CRM system, you can do that. And depending on how they even move in your pipeline, can even mean that they get tagged or segmented differently. Listen, I'm giving y'all upper level information right here, because oftentimes we don't know it and we don't do it, or we feel like it's too much work. And it can be a little bit of work in the beginning, but it becomes super robust in the end, because then things run automatically. I want to talk about nurturing the clients based up on their needs. So when we have that segmentation in place, then I can say, okay, this client, and I can even pull up the client and see their behaviors. I can see, let's say, let me just give you a good example. This will help you to understand it. So let's say I have a pipeline for people who want to join the membership, right? And based upon their behaviors, I can even go within your specific chart on my CRM and see what your behaviors have been. Have you clicked on certain links? Have you opted into certain giveaways, lead magnets, whatever? Have you been interested in maybe joining the membership and visit the membership page a few times? And maybe we need to follow up with you. Maybe I need to send out a couple of more emails or text messages to you specifically to stay top of mind or to check in with you and see how I can best serve you. So based upon the client's needs, you can nurture them. But if you don't have that segmentation in place, if you haven't even captured the leads, then you're missing money. You're putting money on the table. I also wanted to talk about knowing your numbers and the monetary value of your clients, so that you can actually assign a value to each client based upon their behaviors. And so the good thing about that is it allows you to recognize how much money you leave on the table. So before I had all of this in place, I just didn't know. I didn't know the value of the client. I didn't know how much money a certain pipeline was worth. I didn't know that until I started assigning specific numbers to specific people. And what that means is I can see that this will do something to you when you have a pipeline and you have, let's say you have 100 leads in the pipeline and the value of the pipeline is $1 million. And you sit there and you think to yourself, dang, I'm missing out on $1 million if I would just close these people. If I just close 50% of these people, that's $500,000. That's $500,000. That's more money than most nurses make in a year, right? So you can see monetarily, and you can see the data too. You can see how many people are in the pipeline. If you have a goal to get 25 people in your pipeline, or you have a goal to move 25 people over into hot leads or whatever, you can see that number specifically. Before I had this, I didn't know the numbers. Now with it, I know the numbers. I can see exactly how many leads have come in. I can see what stage of the pipeline they're in. I can see how we're following up and communicating and nurturing them. And I can see which ones have been closed versus the ones that I need to follow up versus the ones that potentially were lost. There's another thing that happens to you whenever you see how much money you're losing. Then you'll be like, we might need to do something different here because we're losing a lot of money. These are things that a good CRM will help you to do. It will help you to really, really follow up with people, whether it's automated or reminders or however way, like a notification to your team to go inbox, go DM, go text somebody or whatever. Your follow-up sequence becomes amazing. I have workflows in my pipeline where, depending on a person's behavior, the automation sequence automatically is set up to follow up with them in certain intervals. Let's say it follows up with them in 60 days, in 90 days, in 120 days, so on and so forth. One of the problems that we have is we don't follow up enough with people, and a good CRM system will help you with that issue. Okay. Last but not least, I just wanted to speak on the storage of important client relationship information, such as your notes, your documents, demographics, and stuff. Everything is there in your CRM. If you have a good, nice, robust one, then if people fill out forms or they opt in or they answer questions or anything like that, usually that information is actually populated into the CRM. Good CRMs allow you to upload documents. Good CRMs allow you to be able to write notes, whether it's you or your team. Good CRMs can allow you to edit and audit, be able to audit your team's actions and just see, what they're doing, who they contacted, how long was that conversation, what was the outcome of the conversation. Things like that are so incredibly important to monitor. And with a good CRM system, you have that. When we didn't have a CRM system in place, we didn't know, we didn't have a place to really truly document. We could put it on a Google Doc or something like that, but it's nice to have it all in one place. And it's nice to have demographic type data, get an idea where people live, how old people are, what their habits are, what they like and dislike. All of those things really, really will help you when it comes to nurturing your clients. You get better data. Better data helps you to make better decisions. And so I just wanted to give you a kind of a before and after overview of how the success of my business has been attributed to a great CRM system and a process in place. And it truly has helped me with repetitive tasks. Whenever you have those tasks that are just standard, repetitive things, you don't necessarily always need to hire an extra person. Sometimes you just need to automate the heck out of it, right? And so a good CRM system will do that for you, as it has done for me. It saves you money, saves you time, saves you energy, saves you resources. And that's what we want in our business. My goal for you and myself, honestly, is to get to the things that we need to be doing, the vision, the expertise, and the things that we should be doing. That's where we should be focusing our time, not with repetitive tasks, sending out emails and copying email addresses and copying client data and entering it into the CRM. It's nice when that can be automated. Okay. So that is my time. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and give you this information. Actually, this is probably my longest video that I've ever done, but I really, really, really wanted to give you good, solid information on what it has looked like for me pre-CRM, CRM, post-CRM, and how the success of B&E has happened because of the implementation of a great CRM system. Without further ado, I want to say one last thing here. Boom. If you're not a part of our BNE Elite membership, I always give you the opportunity to come and join us. This is where we do deeper dives into topics like this. There are exclusives that we drop. We have masterminding sessions, networking, visibility, advertisements, so on and so forth. So if you're not a part of our membership, I dare not end this without inviting you to become a part. Okay. I hope this has blessed you. Drop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on where are you in the CRM process. Let me know how I can support you so that your business runs really smooth and is rocking and rolling on all cylinders. Okay. Much love to you. Bye for now.